Garvan Woodland Gardens is known for its holiday lights displayed throughout the park. However, this year they are debuting a new holiday experience called Wonderland.
That's where we find Fox 16's Claire Kreitz this morning with more on this change. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm here with Susan Harper, and tell me about the area we're in right now. It's actually my favorite.
Oh, it's a beautiful area. This is kind of our under the sea area. This is a koi fish. Normally it lives down at the koi pond during our normal nighttime display because koi. And so this year we've added some jellyfish, and we made a water tunnel to go through. We wrapped some trees in watercolors down here, and for the daytime display, we have used our super bright lights that will show up better in the daytime. But it's really gorgeous. And these trees, they wrap the lights, they go all the way up to the very tip top of the trees. It's a monumental undertaking, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, so you touched on it. It's a daytime display this year. Tell me about that decision and when you guys are open.
Okay, we decided back in July that our supplies, our nighttime show, we put out 5 million lights, and we have to refurbish every year, and we need a lot of supplies, and they're out bobbing in the ocean, in the Pacific Ocean, and we couldn't depend on them to get in. One of the new elements that we ordered actually came in broken, and we couldn't get the parts to fix it, so a major part of the design for the daytime show is not out because of that, and then we couldn't get labor to put them up. So the decision was made that we would do a daytime show. Our full garden is open, and the camellias are blooming just past this water tunnel. We're open from 10 to 6, and we call it an art installation because we have some really cool things for folks to see in the daytime.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you the rest of what they have to offer here for this daytime Wonderland, but for now I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, that's pretty.
Hey, good morning, Ashley. Back with Susan, and we have a special guest behind us. Who do we have?
This is Serendipity, our dragon dressed up for sparkly. She's actually ready for New Year's, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, she really is sparkly. Now, she is a staple here, too.
She is. You might recognize her as Roderick the dragon that was down in the Asian garden area. He was just rebar covered with lights. But for the daytime, they couldn't just be covered with lights. They had to have clothes on. So and this would be a little too much for Roderick. So it's Serendipity, and she's covered with shimmery, shiny fabric, and she's a great place to take a family photo.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about your, daytime display this year.
We're open from 10 to 6, and we're calling it Winter Wonderland. It's like an art installation. I mean, this is definitely a work of art, and we have several pieces through the garden, not like our nighttime show. We have lights, the super bright lights. We wrap some trees just because that's what we do. But we have created several photo places for holiday photos with families, and a whole garden is open, including the tree house in the children's garden. We put a big wreath there. That's a great photo spot. And our camellias are blooming, and they are spectacular this year. The whole bush is covered with camellias.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. In the next half hour, we'll actually have another special guest as well. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm back with Susan, and who do I have over my shoulder over here?
Yeah, Bumble, our Yeti. He's dressed up for the festivities this year wearing an ugly Christmas sweater that he made himself, and he got carried away, and he made the pants and the shoes out of the same fabric.
I know. It goes all the way down to the shoes. Just so cute. What is it like to see kids around him?
Kids love him. It's a great place for a photo. He's one of the stars of our show this year.
Absolutely. Now, if you can't hear it, you might be able to hear it. We have something in the background. My photographer is going to pan that direction. What do we have over here?
This is James the Train, and he's been a staple here for many years, and we brought him out because it wouldn't be Christmas time without James.
Yeah, James is awesome. Very interactive, too. Now, this is just, a part of your holiday display this year. What are y'all calling it?
It's Winter Wonderland, and it's a daytime display. We're calling it art installation because our pieces are very artistic. And we're open every day from 10 to 6, and there is admission to the garden. It's $15 for adults, and it's $5 for children ages 4 through 12, and 3 and under are free. And then they can access the entire garden. Normally during our nighttime lights, they can't go in many parts of the garden. It's not lighted, but during daytime, they can go down to our $2 million treehouse. Got a big wreath on it, a great photo opportunity. Lots of places here to have photos, family holiday photos made.
Awesome. And yeah, we'll show you another hot spot when we come back in just the next half hour. So I'll send it back to you in the studio right now. Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're in the Anthony Chapel right now. I'm with Susan. Now, tell me a little bit about this chapel.
This chapel is magnificent. It is a work of art in itself. And for Christmas, we have our holiday time put in a beautiful tree, and it's also a great place for a family portrait here. We have lots and lots of weddings, and this year, for the very first time since the chapel was completed in 2006, we're allowing weddings at night during the holiday time. And we have, I know if you already got your wedding set, you're not going to change it and come to this beautiful place. But if you're eloping, we have some elopement packages. So check on our website, garvangardens.org, or call our office, and we'll be happy to tell you what's available.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is stunning in here. I can't imagine it at night. Now tell me a little bit, this is just part of, your work of art that you have throughout the garden. So tell me a little bit about what it's been like having this so far.
Oh, it's been great. This is our second year to do a daytime display because of circumstances beyond our control. We weren't able to do the nighttime holiday lights. It's a beloved tradition, and we're just as disappointed as everyone that we couldn't do the lights at night this year. So we did these art installations, and we've been showing some of them through the garden, and our whole garden is open in the daytime. So the children's garden, it's normally not accessible during the night display, and our camellias are blooming. It's absolutely beautiful here at the garden.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been stunning. Thanks for showing me around this morning.
Thank you so much for coming. And
yeah.
Come back.
Yes, get out here. It is beautiful. You have to come see it. But I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.